Can you say I love you?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
so
you.
pretty.
Mwah. Hi guys, welcome back to Hi guys, welcome back to another video on our channel. If you are new here, my name is Kelly and this is my husband Luis.
Hi.
Oh, and this is our littlest one, Thea. And today we are going to be sharing baby names that we love, but we are choosing not to use. So it's gonna be super fun, and there's going to be a hint in this video that is going to go ahead and clue you guys in on the name that we are going with. So you're going to want to hang out and see if you can figure it out. And once you think you know what it is, go ahead and comment it down below, because when we do our gender reveal, we are going to be sharing what the name is in that video, and that is gonna be going up, like next Sunday, I think. So you're definitely gonna wanna go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and you are not gonna wanna miss it. We have so many fun things coming up. Even have a yes day that we're doing with our older kids. So we're gonna be stuck having to say yes to whatever they ask for 24 hours. My parents are gonna be here, so we're gonna see who knows me better. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video and share some baby names and see if you guys can figure out what the hint is gonna be.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we have a list on my phone. What, baby? You wanna watch Coco Mana? Okay, go with Anna, go watch Coco Mana. Okay, baby has her Coco Mana. So we are going to go ahead and go through these names. What do you want to start with first? Girls or boys?
Let's start with girl names.
Okay, we're gonna start with girl names. So the first one on our list that I have is Penelope. I absolutely adored this name. I thought it was such a cute name, and I wanted to go with Ellie for a nickname. I think Ellie is just absolutely like the sweetest, and it's such a soft name. I know a lot of people like Penny for Penelope, but I really like Ellie, which is kind of like pulling out of the middle of the name, but I don't know, I think it's really cute.
I think the reason I like it because it's a name that you can use for like a little girl or a grown up, and it still sounds
professional.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was one of our big ones. And then we also had Cecilia. Cecilia was the name that we had chosen after we had Thea. If we were gonna have another girl, we were like, Cecilia, this is what we want. And we were gonna call her Cece, and I thought it was really cute. And then my mom, my mom was like, I don't like that. Cece, that just sounds like a really prissy name. And I was like, okay. And we still kept it for a while, and then she never let up. And then me and Luis were like, well, let's make Oma happy and see if we can find something a little bit more cohesively liked amongst the family. So that's what we did. We kept looking. So then we went for Scarlett. Scarlett was originally, though, it was originally gonna be the nickname, or the nickname.
The nickname.
It was originally gonna be the middle name for Penelope when we were looking at baby names. So we had Penelope Scarlett was what we were thinking. And then we were like, well, actually, I like Scarlett as a regular name. He was the one that was like, hold on, Kelly. Scarlett might be a really good name for a girl.
It's a strong name.
It is.
It's like nobody's gonna go mess with Scarlett, but Scarlett will whoop you.
So we like more uncommon names. I don't know, because you grew up in Puerto Rico, so was your name really common?
Yes, like pretty much every male in my family is named Luis.
And like for me, Kelly, the way I spell it is completely different than what a lot of people spell it like, but I knew a ton of Kellys growing up. So when we named Thea, we wanted to find a name that wasn't so common that she was probably gonna have other Theas in the class with her. And that's kind of what we were carrying out when we were looking at our names that we were choosing this time around. Was we wanted a more uncommon name. Girl names, that's really hard because it's really trending, but with the boy names, it's a lot easier to figure out what you want to do. And I feel like the boys, we really knew what we were going for. Like we just had these gut instincts, and we just knew, and it was working out really well for us when it came to that, on agreeing and everything. But back to the girl names. The fourth name that we chose, but we're not using, is Elena. It is so, so, so pretty. But do you want to tell them why?
Because most of the girls in my family, their names end with Anna.
Yes.
Actually, my mom's name is Anna. I have a daughter named Anna. I have a daughter named Gianna.
Yeah, so Eliana was a little bit too much as far as like similarities go. So we didn't want to like confuse things, and we have so many people and like living things in our house already that we already get confused with, like if somebody's doing something. The amount of times that I've called the dog's name trying to talk to a child. We're not gonna talk about the amount of times, but it happens quite often.
Finley! No, I mean Thea.
And then The last girl name that we were debating on was Octavia. I absolutely love the name. It's very unique to me. I don't even think I've ever, outside of like TV shows and like book characters, ever met an Octavia, which I really like. And I like the fact that it starts with an O and it's so different. But we battled for that one for a while because we were watching the 100.
No, you binge watched the 100.
Okay, we binge watched. You did too. So
yeah, we binge on it. Yep, you're right.
So we were binge watching the 100 and one of the characters' names is Octavia and I absolutely loved it, and it took Luis like half of the show to really decide if that's what he was gonna go ahead and agree with as far as like if he liked it or not. And then eventually he was like, yeah, I like it. Okay, so those are the girl names that we chose and that we didn't choose. So now we are going to go towards the boy names.
Let's do it.
That we love but we didn't choose. So this was really hard for us at first because boy names, like me and him, just we don't agree on them as much as we do with girls. And I think that's just because he has like a mental list in his head of girl names that he's kind of okay with because he's had so many girls. And when it comes to boys, he's only had one boy so far. And he's just not had as much experience trying to like pick out girl names or boy names. So for the boy names, at first it was a little bit of a fight, but when we found the name, we knew that was the name we were gonna go with. But the first name that we chose that we didn't go with was Sebastian. I love this name. I actually got it from a show because that's how I find like all of the names that I like. I got it from Rain and they called him Bash. And I thought that was so cute, and to have a little boy running around and Bash, come here. And then our oldest was like, oh, Sebastian, we'll just call him Sebas. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not very cute.
And she was like, well, that's what we call him back in Puerto Rico. And I was like, yeah, but what about Bash? And she goes, I'm gonna call him Sebas. And I was like, okay, we're going to cross that name off this list.
Sorry, okay? It's all I've known.
So we scratched that name off of our list because our children were not even going to respect the nickname we wanted to use. I guess that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
And then, so this was actually a name that my mom suggested. My mom was a preschool teacher for like, 17 years or something crazy like that. So she had a lot of names coming in and out. And she was like, I absolutely love this name. You guys really need to consider this name. And it's River. And I think it's really cute. But you know what this guy said to me? Kelly, we're not naming our son after a body of water.
And that was it. That name was out.
So, you want to name your child after a body of water? River's really cute. I can't stand you sometimes.
Sorry.
Okay, and then the next one was Oliver.
Ah, love that name.
I really like Oliver, but there's always a but. I don't know if you guys have ever seen
The show.
the show Arrow. But Oliver and Thea, yep,
So Thea is already from that show. I was gonna say movie. Thea's already from that show, and then we're gonna name a boy Oliver.
Yeah, we were gonna name our boy Oliver,
Yeah,
and then
that's
we
too much
started
Arrow
thinking,
for one family.
and we liked the name Penelope if we were gonna have a girl, and that kind of,
Yeah.
that was also from the show. So you know, we're just Arrow fanatics over here. It's fine. It's unintentional too. I think that's the funniest part.
Oh, I just spilled some coffee on my pants.
Boys, they never grow up. They just get older. Way more expensive.
All right, let's move on. Next name.
So this was actually one that Luis really liked, and it is Sauron.
Soren.
But I still always think of, we're soaring, flying.
That's not how you spell that.
But it sounds like it.
So, I mean, if we had named our son Sauron, we were gonna be struggling because, guys, the only thing I think of when I hear that name is High School Musical. That's what you get for marrying a young wife.
I've never seen that, so.
We're binge watching High School Musical tonight. He said,
I got some stuff to do today.
What, like manly stuff?
I gotta go hit things with hammers and stuff and wrenches. Man stuff, I guess. No.
But
Stay tuned.
but
What?
but the last boy name. I don't even know if you can call him
Okay,
that.
I'm iffy about. I was always iffy about this one, but hey, listen to this. Go ahead.
That's such a letdown.
Go ahead.
Okay, the last name that we chose at first and then decided not to was Atlas. I love it. I think it's so cute. I think it's fun and unique and different. I'm I don't like you.
What?
I can feel you burning a hole into the side of my
Look,
face.
I wasn't gonna like every single name you came up with, okay?
I couldn't. I think it's so cute. I think it's such a cute little boy name and I absolutely love it. And he shot me down so quick. Guys, so quick. I never stood a chance with that name. It was so sad.
It's all good.
Tear.
It's all good. That was a lot of names though.
So that was 10 names that we absolutely loved, but we did not choose. And like we said at the beginning of this video, somewhere in the midst of all of this, there is a hint at the baby name we are thinking of potentially using, and there's some hints at what we are having. So if you figured out what the name potentially might be, or if it is a boy or a girl, go ahead and comment down below and we will see if you guys got it right, because you're only gonna have to wait roughly like a weekish before you will find out what we are actually having, and we will go ahead and release the name in that video as well. So you are going to want to go ahead and subscribe and stick around for all of these things coming up that we have been mentioning. And I'm really curious to see if any of you guys may have figured out what the baby's name is and the gender.
Ha, you didn't notice. I know there's somebody right now watching this video.
They're like, I know it.
Or somebody that didn't even notice we hint at it. Go rewatch it. It's in this video.
Go ahead and comment down below if you think you know what it is. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can see if you are right. And I hope you got some inspiration from these names that we have shared with you. We absolutely love these names. Who knows, maybe we'll end up circling back around to some of these in the future too, because I don't know if we are done. Who knows? I don't think the world will ever know when Luis is done having kids. Baby number 7, 8, 9, maybe 10, who knows. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and we will catch you guys in our next video. Bye!
Bye!